Hey guys, it's Sarah here from Edgecombe Art. Welcome to my Ever Messy Art and Design studio. Today we're going to be doing something really quick and easy and really awesome. We're going to be creating a thumbnail that you can use for YouTube or anything else that you might need like a thumbnail for. But in my case, I needed to use it for my HIVE blog. Now, for those of you that are not up in the world of cryptocurrencies and those sorts of things, my HIVE blog is a blog where I get paid in cryptocurrency, which I can convert to Australian dollars if I wanted to, for posting my art and design stuff and that sort of thing. It's a new blog that I haven't had for very long, but I am making a little bit of money off it, and I wanted to have some new, slightly more fancy thumbnails to pop on it, which is why I ran over to Canva, amazing site, to create my HIVE thumbnail. And I'm going to be walking you through how to do that. I'm going to show you how to use the templates, pull in either artwork from Canva, or how to upload your own artwork that maybe you created something over in Inkscape, or your own photographs. You can upload them into Canva and then use those as well, and then how to export that and upload it to wherever you might want to upload it for. I will talk a little bit about HIVE a little bit later on in the video, but for the moment we were just going to get into the video. Before we do though, it would really help me out if you were to just give the channel a little bit of a like, a comment, or subscribe. It really means a lot to me, and I do look at those sorts of things. All right guys, so let's get started. Alright, so very quickly, this is my my HIVE blog, and I'm not showing you anything that you can't see if you were to log in and see this as well, all the figures and the money and all that kind of stuff. Anyone can see anything on HIVE to do with sort of your business, other than your passwords and things like that, which are very well protected. Here we have what I need, a little thumbnail, and you can see here, like down on some of them, it was cutting off my my photographs because they were slightly more square than the thumbnail that I needed. And when I'm posting up artwork, say here, and it's chopping off the bottom part of my painting, or the bottom part, here, the bottom part of my painting, or the bottom part of my photo, that's not what I wanted. So I wanted to get a thumbnail sized design background there, so I could upload that correctly. So you can see here it's chopped off the the top and the bottom of my little painting there, which is not really what I wanted. Basically, very quickly, how the HIVE blog works is you post up a post and people like, comment and share your work, just the same way like other big sites work. However, you when they do so, you kind of get like a vote, so you kind of get paid in cryptocurrency. The bigger or the more power the person has who likes your post, the more you get paid. And if lots of little people get paid, you're obviously going to get paid a smaller amount. So some people's votes on here can be worth $3, $4, $5, and some people's votes on here are only worth a fraction of a cent. So that way, you can see here, this post earned me 24, an equivalent of $24. It got paid out in a variety of different ways, but look, I'm not going to go into that. And you can see in here, hang on, I'll just pop into this section here. You can see these in anyone else's things as well. It's all very transparent. You can see that how much someone's account is worth, and some people's accounts are worth an awful lot. So there we go. All right, let's get started. Okay, so here we are over in just work. Come to work. No, I'm busy making videos. All right, okay, so here we are, and I want to recreate a little wee thumbnail that I used on this. It took me like seconds to do, and you can do so many amazing things on here. Basically it's a case of there's too much stuff that I don't even know where to start with creating thumbnails from over in here. All right, so you're in Canva. Let's just go back to home, and you get your home screen. Now I do have a pro account with them, so it's a little bit per month. You do get a free account, and it just sort of limits the designs and things that you can use in Canva, but that's okay. And we are going to want to create a YouTube thumbnail. So if you pop here, you just into the social media here, you can see there's all sorts of YouTube channel art, social medias, YouTube intros that you can click on. I am going to create a blank YouTube thumbnail, so we're just going to click on that. So it's got the sizing and everything all ready to go. So this obviously works for YouTube. It's also a fairly good size over for the HIVE blog. With HIVE, it works for that, but if you're using a different front end for working over on HIVE, the size is different anyway, and it might show the entire picture anyway. So it's just for this particular display of the HIVE blog that I need a slightly more squashed, I guess, thumbnail size rather than like a more square, like a photo or something like that. So here we are. We have our new page here. You can name it, which is fine. Okay. Obviously this only works like on the web. I need to turn off my phone and work needs to stop bugging me for shifts. Okay. All right. So here we are. All right. So I chose, where is it? Brown. This one, and you just click on it and in it goes. But there is a whole heap of other ones that we could have chosen. I know that's really boring. Basically what I wanted was some stuff over on one side and a big spot for a picture. I'm not actually entirely sure why I did choose this one, because there's just so much amazing other stuff that I could have chosen. So let's go ahead and have a natural look at some of those as well. We'll get back to this one in just a little minute. You can add a page. The other thing you can do, which is really awesome, is duplicate a page. So if you've got like a design theme going on and you just want to switch out a picture and like change the text, that's really amazing, and we can just delete the page there as well. And I'm going to import some other designs in here and just show you how we can change things. So templates, here we are down the side, so you can pull in anything you like. So here we are. Here is another, like a template that we can use, and let's have another look. This is pretty cool, and the point of this is you can move everything around that you want. So you can move things off, you could delete things. So if you wanted to actually move things around and pop a like a picture or something over on the other side. Oh look, here's something you could like pop in. There we go. Move things, again, move things around. You can do whatever you like, and basically it kind of all snaps in really easy, and it's easy to change things in and change things out. So we've got a picture there in that spot. If you wanted to change your graphic to something different, it's magic recommendations in here, so it's recognized that we're doing something to do with music in this particular instance, and you wanted to switch in like you wanted to pop in another another element. Hang on, it should just be picking that up and it's not. That's okay. Let's just try again. So if we click on that there and just sort of slip that in, it should work. It's not, that's okay. Ugh, these things don't always go to plan. There we go. You can switch in something that goes in there. The other thing you can do is if you put in like a picture box, we'll put it this one here. Just click on it and in it goes. Oopsie-doo. Clicked on the wrong one. There we go. Pop a picture box up in there. You can then pop in like a photo or anything that you want to pop in that box. So like in this case, we can pop that in there and it will go into that weird sort of a weird shape. And then if you want to change that out for something else, you could pop that in there as well. Obviously it's cutting it all off because it's cut out in a weird shape, but that's great if you're putting in like say a background, and you can just change it around and do whatever. Obviously course you can increase the size and, you know, position, so backwards, you know, or to the back, or whatever you might want to do with your design. Obviously this doesn't really match with anything that we are doing, but there you go. Like, you could pop in whatever you wanted to do over here in Canva. So it's really easy. You can join things together as well. So if you shift and click, you can group things as well. So then you can move them as pairs, move things, you know, forward and back. But this isn't you know, like a tutorial on absolutely everything to do with Canva. Basically just showing you that Canva is, you know, just amazing for creating, you know, like a thumbnail for what we want. So you can do all of those, anything you like. It's really great. But what we are going to do is we're going to change this one around so it looks like that one. Now, I didn't want anything that was too detailed or too you know, too pretty. I just wanted some simple colors and a picture. I didn't want, you know, people to be looking at the other stuff. I just wanted them to be able to see the picture. So we pop back over here. You don't really see a lot of those little details. You see the picture and some color. I thought, oh, color picture, and that's what I wanted. So when you look at it from this, you know, like this side, oh, that's really boring compared to a lot of these things over here. Because the image that is seen on this particular post is so small, I didn't really want to do anything that was, let's get the one of my face off there. I didn't want to do anything that was too exciting. Alrighty, so where are we? Ooh, I have a few things opened. Give me a second. Alrighty, here we are. I'm just going to redo that. Okay, so how easy is it to create the image that we just saw? Click on the background. We're going to change the color. We're going to click here, and we're going to click here and change the color. Same here. Actually, I have a feeling that pink was ever so slightly brighter, so we're just going to do that. Okay, and now we have a brighter pink, which is what I originally wanted. This came over to here, and I changed that to black. This text here was changed to white, and I also changed the text, the font. Amsterdam 2 is one of my favorites. And then obviously the text disappeared as well, and I wrote macarons, this one, wasn't it? Macarons. However, I need to drop the size of the text down, so let's take that down to 96 or something like that, and I've obviously made a error there. Let's go and have a quick squiz. What did I actually, what did I actually write? Macarons, and painting the macarons. Okay. Macarons, and here we can just move this down a little bit. I'm just going to re-click on this one here, and we're going to write painting the macarons, and we changed the text. You can just click on it and just see what it was. We changed it to this, whatever that might happen to be. So we're going to change it. Oh, it is that. Okay, that's fine. We just made that, that was obviously just black. I know what it was. It was bold. There we go. And there we go. So that was that. Yep. All right, and then I changed that to black. Oh, and we put these little things here, and I just made them bigger. If you hold the Control and Shift, the keys down, it will change it in the ratios as well for you. And I just changed the color of that. It doesn't have to be an orange, but we'll just make it the same for the moment. Now I could actually, I'll just change this. This was their name. It was at Willet, because that is my name over there. I don't know why, it's just what it was. We're just going to move that over there. Let's bring that down to there. Okay. Now in here I could have, right, so upload. What you do if you want to bring in your own images, so you can bring in your own photos, or if you create or download any elements from, say, Creative Fabrica or somewhere like that, you can also pull them in, and I'll show you how to do that in just a little second, and then you can you know, like pull them into there if you wanted to. So to get your own elements in here, so these are your own uploads, so these are elements that are from Canva. Some are free and some are paid, but if you want your own, and they're definitely your own, then you have, you know, ownership over them, and you've got all legal rights and everything like that. There are some licensings that come along with Canva and things like that you can use this for commercial purposes, but you know, if you definitely want your own stuff in there, or you know, it's because you're wanting to, you know, sell elements or whatever it might happen to be, then you're obviously going to want to upload something into Canva. So you don't just have to use Canva stuff. We're going to upload media, and you're going to click on this button, and I'm just going to pause it a second because I haven't actually checked where on my computer that's going to open. Back in a sec. And I was correct, that opened up into the middle of family photographs of my kids with snotty noses. So a good thing I actually paused that there before I kept going. And then you can just upload whatever it might happen to be that you want to upload. So in this case, let's just upload the cats. You just hit open. And that will upload here, and then you can just click it and it will add it in, and if you hover over the picture frame square, it would load that into there. Obviously that's not what we want the macarons to go in there. However, this is just too small to be seen on the thumbnail, so I wanted to change that, and I'm actually going to, I mean, I could have just increased the size of the little box thing, but that's not what I wanted to do either. We don't actually need that, so I'm going to delete it. I actually just want to add the whole picture in as plain as it was, and just wiggle it about to get it into the right size. So you can also just drop down your screen as well if you want to, and that is all I did for this. And then I just wiggled around. I'll zoom back in again, down on the buttons down there, and you can see this has come behind the picture. We can just move that forwards, and I also added in a like a graphic thing. There we go, and I just popped in that little star, and I moved around a few things here. It's great because if you needed to change this out to the why is that just not clicking? If you needed to change this out so there was a different you know, image or something in here, it's really easy. It's really easy to do. Here we go, that was the problem. I don't have... Sometimes it's a little bit challenging just to get hold of whatever it is that you might want to be grabbing, but that's okay. There we go. You can also, once you've got it selected, you can use your arrow keys as well, or you can wait and use the little toolets there. I think that might have been just a smidgen smaller, but that's okay. Oh no, maybe it wasn't. And you can just wiggle that around and play around till you get exactly what you want. Now the easy thing to do with Canva is when you need to redo your image for another thumbnail, you just simply hit duplicate page and swap out the photo, oopsie-doo, and swap out the photo for something else. Change text and you're done. So that's Canva. You know, in a nutshell, I guess basically it's really, really, really simple. It is simply create a new design in the ratio that you need. You can use a template, pull in the template, fiddle around with it, upload some designs. So remember, upload designs, upload media, and you're good to go. And then when you want to download, okay. So now with the free version, you don't have as many options with the download, particularly to do with changing sizes and things like that. So you're just going to hit download. Now obviously this has some graphic animations and stuff in it, which I haven't shown you about either. I am just going to download this as a PNG. I don't think you're able to change the size. I think that might be what it is in the free version. It just downloads as however it downloads. And then you click down here onto all pages, because we don't want to download all the pages. We just want to download our one page, and you just hit done, and then you just hit download, and it will download like any normal file that you are downloading onto your computer, and it will pop up down here. Okay, so we can just X out of that, and it will, I'm probably in the way of this actually. It's just down in the corner, just where it normally would be, and you can just click on your design. Okay, we didn't change that around the way it should have done, but it will just open up there. And at that point, you just save it to your computer any old way you like. I mean, it's in your downloads folder, so if you go into downloads, you can find it, and you can just save it to wherever you need and upload it to wherever you need. Over on Hive, when I do this over here, I just create a new post, and over on Hive, all I do with that is I select an image. I click on said image, and it will upload into Hive. It's taking a little minute. That's annoying. Okay. And just to select the cover image, which is the one that's going to come up as a thumbnail, we just select that. So if that's not our first picture, then you can just select, there'll be lots down here, and you can select whichever one it is that you want, or wherever that might be. And I often put this at the end of my post, so it's often my last one, so it's easy just to do that. And that, in a nutshell, is how you work Canva to create a thumbnail for Hive or for YouTube. It's nice and easy, nice and simple, and there's just so many options over on Canva, to create some absolutely amazing designs. So go and have a little bit of a look and see what you need to do. I will be doing a few more videos and things maybe over on Canva, showing some more like specific things, but this was just a basic guide to how to have some idea of how to create like a YouTube thumbnail over on Canva. As I said, I'll do some more detailed ones, particularly for people that really have no clue how to work these sorts of things, and they're all extremely new. I hope you have a lot of fun and can create something awesome. Anyway, please leave a comment below, like whatever it might happen to be, and I'll say hi. I can sometimes I get to answer questions and things like that. I'm just a little bit busy at the moment with a lot of my channels and things like that taking up a little bit of time, but I do like to chat to you guys if I can. Alright, anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.